Hey, hey, Soul Tribe. Mal, Intuitive Coach here. Excited to bring in your weekly collective reading for the week of Monday, August 11th. All right, what is in store for the week ahead? Now, I am feeling like this is a victorious week, and Spirit is saying celebrate the small wins. This could be personal wins, professional, perhaps regarding your relationship. Celebrate the small wins. Bottom of the deck, we have teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So there's support showing up here for you. That could be part of the victory that I am tuning into. So you are not doing this alone. This can even be co-creating and manifesting with your biggest partner, Spirit. I feel like you are receiving a helping hand, lending a helping hand, or there's good karma coming in because you have helped others. Something is coming together here for you. This is the energy that is pushing through the week. It is the underlying energy that you are going to see resurfacing time and time again. And this could be something you are celebrating with others. Perhaps this is also an invitation to rejoin life in some way. Perhaps you are celebrating someone's birthday, a graduation, an anniversary, or even a wedding. It feels like there is moments of victory, moments of achievement showing up here. I also see someone having dinner. You could be getting together with your friends or with your family this week and having a nice dinner out and celebrating maybe even a new home. It feels like there is victory. So let me know, drop it in the comment section. What is the win that you are either looking forward to this week, or come back at the end of the week? Let me know what wins, small or large, have occurred for you. Now, Monday, August 11th, Mercury goes direct in the sign of Leo. So a lot of healing has taken place over this last retrograde season. We are still feeling the effects of the Lionsgate portal, and the new moon has been activated. So right now we have a lot of opportunity to heal. This is a time where creative projects, technological issues, and even conversations start to flow forward again. This is recovery, and a lot of you have been working on your financial health, your physical health. You've been working on healing an area of your life that has felt a bit stagnant or it's been challenging. And you may be coming out of this period with a renewed sense of wonder or inspiration. New ideas are starting to flow. Solutions are coming in where you don't feel as stuck as perhaps you have in the past. I'm also seeing blood work being drawn, maybe labs, some sort of testing. Some of you may have recently visited a healthcare professional. I feel like health is improving for you at this time. Some of you may have felt restless during your sleep state. Perhaps you've had a bit of insomnia, or you were tossing and turning. I'm actually being shown here the Nine of Swords. This could also be anxiety over a health issue or something you were trying to heal in your life, and perhaps you were losing sleep over it. Those thoughts could have been going haywire, replaying the stories over and over again. But I do feel like this energy of Mercury going direct, we still feel the shadow effects for a little while before and after a retrograde period, but I happen to think it's a powerful time to recalibrate and take a look at our lives and ask ourselves, what can we do differently, or what needs to shift in order to help me feel more balanced, more aligned? And that's what I'm picking up on here for you. So this Monday, August 11th, there's closure. There's closure, and you're able to move forward within that new moon vibe that we are feeling. There's been loss here, either financial or emotional, and I feel like you've grieved, but you are also saying that was a period of my life it's not my entirety, or it's not the entirety of my life. You are walking into a new chapter, Soul Tribe, and there's support here showing up as well. So some of you could have some responsibilities this Monday, maybe a doctor's appointment. I'm getting eye care for some of you. Perhaps you are looking into a new prescription for your glasses. You may also be going and doing yoga, or there could be a sound bath class, or you yourself may be teaching or helping others in some way. A lot of you are healers, and I'm receiving the message of ancestral wisdom. Some of you come from a long line of psychics or a long line of healers. This may have been passed down, whether you are aware of it or not. You are here to heal and to help heal your own bloodline, your own lineage, but also here to help others. So a lot of healing taking place. A lot of chapters are closing out for you this Monday as you prepare to go through the week. Now, regarding your work week, there could even be someone at work who could call in ill, call in sick. Perhaps there's a bit of a bug going on, or maybe there's conflict resolution to something that has been challenging for you at work. So moving into Tuesday, August 12th, this is an extra lovey day. We have Venus conjuncting Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. So this is basically a heart-opening transit that supports emotional healing, abundance, and soulful connections. So you have the law of attraction. Be mindful of what's on your mind today, because this has to do with the heart, perhaps heart healing, heart expansion, connections with others. This would be a really wonderful day to reach out to that friend you haven't spoken to for quite some time. Have a date night with your partner. Spend time at the park or outdoors with your children. Call up a parent if they are still living. This is a wonderful day to feel the magnetic energy flowing through you and to others. This is an abundant day. I feel like you are envisioning your future. Okay, some of you are envisioning your future, which the future can be 5 minutes in front of us. So you are seeing things almost before they happen. It feels like your third eye is activated this Tuesday, and you could be having premonitions, some of you daydreams, and for others of you, if you have an important meeting or you have an event, imagine yourself walking into this meeting and feeling confident, feeling at your best. So keep that mindset abundant and activate that third eye chakra to see something before it happens. Act as if you are already in the midst of that energy. So law of attraction is flowing. Now, this would also be a really wonderful day to perhaps meet someone new if you are looking. Also, spend time with someone who inspires you. You could feel extra lovey to take care of your own self, spending time with you, spending time with the things that open up that heart, bring you joy, bring a smile to your face. So Tuesday, law of attraction. Now, Wednesday, August 13th, we have breakthrough. This is a really wonderful day for productivity, but I'm also sensing some sort of realization is coming to the forefront for you. You could wake up on Wednesday morning and have an answer. If you have something you've been going back and forth on, or if you've been riding the fence, not quite sure about a situation, it feels like this Wednesday, there are a lot of aha moments or epiphanies that are coming through for you. This is advancements, victory, discoveries, and yes, moments of truth. So Wednesday, look for the silver lining, look for the miracles. You might want to spend some time in meditation, get out in nature, connect to the energies that help you clear your mind, whatever that is for you. You may even find inspiration while in the shower or doing the dishes or running errands. It could come to you when you least expect it. I'm also getting here a breakthrough in communication. So if you have been waiting to hear back from a company or a business or maybe a person, there could be some positive communication coming in this Wednesday. Now, Thursday, August 14th, we have the shadow coming through here. This tells me that there could certainly be triggers, there could be some emotions that show up, or there could even be some ego conflicts that you are forced to face, forced to look at. As you see, there are two felines that are face to face here in this illustration, and one is showing up as the lighter aspect and one is showing up as the shadow aspect. So a couple of things happening here. This could be you facing something with a clear or renewed perspective, a higher vibration than maybe you have in the past. So for example, perhaps you are triggered by something that someone says or does, but instead of dealing with it or responding in a way that your ego self or your shadow self would respond typically, I feel like you are taking the high road. You're seeing something from that higher perspective and you're choosing to interrupt that pattern and react or respond in a different way. And the other side of this could be you dealing with someone who is still facing some of their own demons, still facing some of their own shadows, and you may be their light, right? You may be their guiding light. They may come to you for help, especially if you are in the healing profession or you are a healer or you are meant to break out of the ancestral patterns that have played out. This certainly could be a family member. Maybe someone that has shown up in a very challenging way for you. It could even be someone that you work with, but there's a lot of inner healing that is taking precedence at this time, especially with the teamwork here. And that's why Spirit wants you to know you are supported. You have that word showing up twice in your energy, support. So you don't have to carry someone else's burden. You don't have to do something alone here. So this shadow is actually showing up as a positive here, because when you face the shadow, you don't have to walk on pins and needles. You don't have to constantly be looking over your shoulder or having that anxiety waiting for the other shoe to drop. You are facing something head on, and it may be or feel scary. Perhaps this is you trying something that you've never done before, but you're showing up shaking. This could be you going in for that interview and you are nervous. You're not quite sure what to expect because it can feel a bit intimidating. So don't let the shadow scare you, because I see a lot of you coming face to face with some sort of fear, and you are choosing to stay in the highest vibration possible. And I feel like that is going to be the catalyst for some sort of invitation, some sort of new beginning, or opening the door to this, maybe this healing or this support. I also see vulnerability here. It feels like someone is opening up, being vulnerable, being raw, being real. This can be about buried emotions even. Perhaps you are having a conversation this Thursday with someone and you get real, you get raw, you get deep, and you may even find that there are similarities between you and another or you and others. So shadow work coming up on Thursday, but again, don't let this energy intimidate you, because you're going to show up and face something that it feels like the judgment card in tarot. There's a redemption here. There's a rebirth. There's a second chance. You've gone through something in the past, the trials and tribulations, but I feel like this is Judgment Day, and you get to You get to do something in a way that you haven't before, and you're gonna be a bit surprised by how something is handled, but I actually feel really good about it. So this Friday, August 15th, you have Soul Tribe showing up here. There is the support. There's the networking, the family, the teamwork, making the dream work. So Friday could be a really wonderful day of getting together with others and putting yourself out there, spending time with your friends, maybe even going out to dinner. I'm seeing someone bowling. So perhaps you are bowling or there's an invitation to go bowling. You may go to an event that is next to like a bowling center. There are family connections coming through. I see a drop-off point. Perhaps some of you have shared custody for children. Maybe children are coming to be with you over the weekend, or perhaps children are going to maybe another parent's home. And I see that someone could be having the weekend to spend time with others in some way. This is a shared journey, like minds coming together, connections coming through. So perhaps there's a date night on Friday, or you are hearing from people that you haven't heard from. As I've mentioned, there could be someone that's showing up in your life, whether this is a friend or you are communicating or talking to someone that you haven't spoken to for some time, whether in the family or a friend. I feel like there's someone returning back into your life, okay? It feels like there is a return. Friday is also a great day to collaborate with the people at your work or the people that you work with. Perhaps check in with them. Someone could be exiting because, again, I'm getting that drop off point. So perhaps someone has to leave work early because they have a connection. Maybe there's a flight someone is catching here as well. I feel like someone has your back. Someone is in your corner here. Someone is standing up for you. Not that you need standing up, for, but it feels like you are supported in some way. So Friday is a wonderful day to open yourself up to Soul Tribe. Now on Saturday, August 16th, we have the conflict card. So even though we have these new beginnings showing up, it still looks like there's a bit of a tug of war at times throughout the week, but I have a feeling you are dealing with things differently than you have in the past. That tells me you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of growing, Soul Tribe, and you are coming up with solutions. That is the first word here on this card: solutions, conflict resolution here, overcoming obstacles. Saturday, you may find that there is a bit of push and pull or even adversity here. Maybe your views are a bit different than someone else's, but with Mercury now moving direct, you're going to see that you're able to communicate more effectively, and the tug of war that has been going on either within your own mind or between you and others, it feels like someone is letting go of the rope. It doesn't have to be that constant push and pull. It feels like you're able to be more direct. You're able to say what you need to say instead of feeling like you are going in circles here. Saturday is a great day to spend some time with yourself. All right. This is a good day to catch up on perhaps some things around the house that you've been wanting to get done. I feel like you may be pampering yourself in some way. Maybe you are getting a massage. For others of you, perhaps you're doing a little bit of local shopping, maybe going to the farmer's market, buying yourself some beautiful farmer's market flowers. You could be spending time out in nature or spending time with your loved ones. I feel like you are trying to enjoy the peace of the day without conflict. So some of you are saying, Mel, I'm just going to do my own thing today. And if you are in the throes of other people, try not to let them get under your skin, okay? This could be family, this could be children, this could be people out in the world. Show up smiling. I feel like it is important for you to see the world through a different lens. Show up in the energy of kindness, because other people, we don't know what they're going through unless we are taking a walk in their shoes. And that person that may be showing up as a challenge, perhaps they're going through something difficult, which again is no excuse for negative behavior or someone being mean or rude, but you don't have to let someone's bad day ruin your day. That's what I'm getting here. Now on Sunday, August 17th, we have authenticity. This is a day for you to do something that inspires you. And it may be different for each and every one of you. For some of you, maybe you want to catch up on your Netflix show. Perhaps you want to spend time out in nature hiking. This is about you being real with yourself. Real about what brings you happiness, what inspires you, what puts a smile on your face. You are someone who is very authentic, Soul Tribe. You are the real deal. And I feel like you may even be spending some time this Sunday learning. I'm seeing books, and someone could be reading a book, or perhaps you are learning a new skill. Maybe you're taking an online class. You could even be listening to a podcast or listening to a YouTube video that inspires you. This is about your own inner truth. And I feel like you are embarking upon this journey that is spiritually aligned, meaning you are also connecting to your spiritual wisdom. But because I heard ancestral wisdom earlier, it feels like there's some family dynamics that are coming to the forefront for you. You may be thinking about family, perhaps legacy. You may be thinking about something that could occur down the road and you're wanting to plan for this. It could even be something of the past, a bit of nostalgia. I feel like you are allowed to dream. This is your green light, right? Not that you need that invitation or that approval, but Spirit is saying be authentic with your energy. A lot of you are here to take the path less traveled. You are here to interrupt the status quo and break the mold here. And so whatever it is that your dreams are guiding you to do, don't settle. Don't hold your light back. This is about you building more confidence within, because the more that you show up, the more comfortable you will feel with showing up. And so stay consistent, all right? Consistency is key here. I'm being shown the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is focused. He is disciplined. He is hardworking. He is resourceful and patient as things start to come together. And that's what you have here on the teamwork card. So don't be afraid to reach out for help, for guidance, for support, for assistance, especially if you are facing some sort of challenge or obstacle. You don't have to do it alone. Again, as I was being shown, the tug of war here with the conflict, it feels like someone is letting go of the rope, meaning walking away from drama or not participating in feeding into whatever challenge or ego that wants to continue maybe fighting or pushing and pulling. I feel like someone's ego is going through a bit of a death period, letting go. And that's why you have healing as the starting energy of the week. Mercury going direct in Leo can also have you needing to step into the spotlight a bit more or step into the light, which I see you doing. So that is what I have for you, Soul Tribe. If you resonate with the energies, which you may not know until the end of the week, feel free to come back. Let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here. Lots of love.